And today we are going to finish the book that we were reading yesterday, Dolphins by Justin McCory Martin. Yesterday we read chapter 1, we read chapter 2, and now we are going to read chapter 3. Chapter 3 starts with dolphin pods. Dolphins live together in groups called pods. A pod usually has one male dolphin called a bull and several females called cows. So a male is like the boy dolphin. There's only one boy dolphin in the whole group of dolphins. So the group is called pods, and there's only one boy dolphin, and then there's lots of girl dolphins, the females, and those are called cows, and the boy dolphin is called a bull. Kind of like the animals that you know. How does the cow from the farm sound? Moo. And so for some reason these dolphins, they have the same nickname. Okay, there are babies too. They are called calves, which is also what you call a baby cow, calves. And here in the picture you see a pod of dolphins, bottlenose dolphins. One of those is the boy dolphin called a bull, and then the others will be the females, the girls called the cows. The dolphin pods swim, hunt, and play together. Dolphins communicate with one another by whistling, slapping the water, or bumping heads. So they like to whistle with each other or to each other. They like to slap the water with their flippers, and they like to bump heads, okay? And here it says there can be 5 to 25 dolphins in a pod. So sometimes there's only a few, like 5, but sometimes there's a lot, like 25. And here they show a picture of 2 dolphins bumping heads. I can hear my dog barking. I don't know if you can hear her. Dolphin mothers take good care of their baby calves. They give their calves milk. They teach their calves about the ocean. So in the top picture, there is an Atlantic dolphin nurse nursing her calf. And in the bottom picture, there's a bottlenose dolphin, and she's swimming with her calf. So there's the Atlantic dolphin at the top and the bottlenose in the bottom. Dolphin mothers show their calves how to dive. So they show the babies how to dive like they do like that, when they jump out of the water and dive back in. They also show their calves how to leap high in the air. Amazing! Remember we said yesterday that the dolphins can jump very high out of the water, almost as tall as a house, about 20 feet. So the mothers, they're the ones who show their babies how to jump out of the water like that. And then the babies will learn how to jump so high. Dolphin calves stay with their mothers for up to 6 years. So for 6 years, they will stay together, and the mother will be taking care of it and teaching it how to live in the ocean, in the wild. Chapter 4, so many dolphins. These are bottlenose dolphins. They are trained to put on shows at aquariums, but there are 36 other kinds of dolphins. So let's meet a few of them. So this, I know you can probably see them like in places like SeaWorld, I think. I've never been, I've never seen dolphins in person like that, but I think it would be pretty neat to see them. Oh, you know what? I have seen them at the zoo. I haven't seen them jump out of the water, but I've seen them swim at the zoo. Many people call this a killer whale, but it is really a dolphin, not a whale. Killer whales are black and white and very big. How big? Some weigh more than 12,000 pounds. So killer whales are also called orcas. So when you see one like this, you can call it a dolphin, you can call it a killer whale, or you can call it an orca. I prefer the name orca. but either one is fine. Killer whales are also called orcas. They can weigh as much as 3 cars. So can you imagine trying to carry 3 big cars? That's extremely, extremely heavy for anyone. But that is how heavy a killer whale can be, an orca can be. Here's the orca. Here is another one. It is called a commerson's dolphin. It has markings that are the opposite of a killer whale. Oh, it's really cool. Commerson's dolphins have 2 special skills. They can spin while swimming, and they can also swim upside down. So they kind of look like the orca. They kind of look like the killer whale, but their colors are different. It has more white with a little bit of black. This one here is a river dolphin. It lives in the fresh water of a river instead of the salt water of an ocean. River dolphins use their long beaks to poke around and search for food. This dolphin lives in the Amazon River in Brazil. So they don't really like to be in the big ocean because there's too much salt in the ocean. They like to be in the river where there's fresh water. And so some are found in the Amazon River in Brazil. That one has a really, really long beak. Really long. I bet it's really good for catching the food. And last but not least, here's a Hector's dolphin. Some dolphins are endangered. There are less than 4,000 Hector's dolphins left. We must be careful not to harm dolphins. The world would not be complete without these amazing mammals. So endangered means that there's not that many left in the world, and if they keep dying and dying and dying, one day they might not exist anymore. So we want them to keep living. We want them to exist. So we need to be very careful. Here we have a tip. People should not throw trash in the ocean because dolphins can choke or get tangled in it. So that's one thing that we can do to help the dolphins is don't throw your trash in the ocean. So if you ever go to the beach or you go to a river or a lake, don't throw your trash in there. Okay, and here we have a bunch of the words that were in there. The one that I want us to really remember from yesterday is the blowhole. That was a hole for breathing. Do you remember where they have the blowhole? Let's go back to the book. Let's see, it was in chapter 1. And if you remember, they showed the blowhole. It's a hole that they have on the top of their head. So it's somewhere right there. And remember, that helps them to breathe. So if you remember the shark had gills on the side of its body. And those gills are what help the shark to breathe. The water goes in through his mouth and out of the gills, and the shark will get the air from the water. So he can breathe under the water, but the dolphin cannot breathe under the water. When he's in the water, he's holding his breath. Like, he can't breathe. So he has to come back up to the surface, has to come up and get air, and he breathes through the blowhole. I want you to just remember that, okay? The shark is a fish. The dolphin is not a fish. The dolphin is a mammal, okay? So now I want you to draw the dolphin and label the parts. I will show you which ones to label. And the most important part that I need to see that is labeled is the blowhole, okay? All right, kids. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing your work. Have a great day. Bye. Oh, and look. It's Thursday, so I'm wearing this class shirt. All right, bye, Hornets.